Alex from Select Scooters. This is the first episode on our scooter upkeep series. Today we're going to grip a deck. Okay, the tools you'll need. If you're gripping your deck fully, you'll need to take the back wheel off and the brake. So you will need Allen keys and usually a 5 or 6 mil Allen key and an adjustable spanner just to get the rear axle off. You'll also need something to score the side of your deck with. I'm going to use an Allen key and a Stanley blade. Always ask permission before using a Stanley blade in one piece, so it's quite easy to do. I think I'm lucky with this one. The other grip tapes, they come off in little pieces, so you may need to heat the glue up underneath the old grip tape to allow it to be removed a little bit. You can do that with a hairdryer or a heat gun. So the easiest way to grip your deck is to just do a rectangle. So you can line it up wherever you want it to be and then just fold where the deck meets the head tube, and then just fold at the back of your brake. This will form a rectangle. You just need to cut it straight. I use a metal ruler and a Stanley just to get that nice perfect line. There we go. If you do it like this, you won't have to watch the rest of the video. It's kind of irrelevant. It's just the easiest way to do it. I'd recommend doing it this way the first time you grip your deck, 'cause it's just a lot easier. And then line it up. Make sure it's central. You have a few goes. You can just lift it up a little bit if you don't fully stick it the first time, just so you can make sure it's lined up. That's all lined up, and push it down. That's exactly how I want it to look. At this point, all you need to do is score the edges. If I can grab the Allen key. Both sides. The more you score it, the easier it is to cut. This is probably the most satisfying thing with scooters. So you get a nice angle on it and run the Stanley blade across the deck, and there you go, a nice line. So that is the easy way to do your grip tape. For the purposes of the guys that want a full grip deck, we're going to talk you through that process. It just involves taking off the back axle. So we'll have to remove this one, which we've just freshly done. Thank you, Daniel. Step one will be taking off the back axle. Okay, so now we've got our fresh deck. I'm going to slap this grip tape on. We're going to do it full all the way to the front, all the way to the back. When you put it on, you want to decide where you want your graphic to be. So I want the panda to be roughly in the middle. So what I do is I take the back off and place the grip tape over the front part of the head tube. Like so. Make sure it's all straight, lined up in the middle. It may take a few times to make sure it's all lined up. Cool. So what I start with is the head tube. So you want to follow the way the head tube goes, get an angle with the Stanley. So it's quite an unusual deck. Trying to make sure it's all looking perfect. Then we go around the back. What I like to do to make the back bit a little easier is cut down the middle on the back and then go back round and score it at the end. down the deck so you get a nice cut. Same on the other side. If you do mess up, you can always go over again, but it's just easiest if you get it first time. If your brake holes are on top, it's easier to just press like a small Allen key into the hole and pierce it so you know where it is. Just so you can tighten your brake when you... Okay guys, hopefully you've been able to spot a grip tape on your scooter. Like, comment and subscribe. And come back here for more ways to upkeep your scooter.